Hello again, party people, and welcome back to my channel. As you saw in my last few videos, both Nick and Nicole Atkinson said that the lanyard cord was not on Shannon's phone on Monday. Yet Nicole Atkinson said that she saw the cord on Shannon's phone all weekend long when Shannon was in Arizona. Atkinson then said that the cord broke. Well, if the cord was on Shannon's phone all weekend long, then it could have only broke when the weekend was over. How does Atkinson know the cord broke? Atkinson would have to be present when the cord broke to know the cord broke. Nick then said the cord was taken off. How does Nick know the cord was taken off? To know this, Nick would have to have been present when the cord was on the phone, and still present when the cord was taken off the phone.
The whole weekend she had one of those little things on the phone. I don't know if it's still on there, but
Like a battery pack?
no, it was like a clutch, so she could wear it on her wrist, because normally she has one of these on it,
Oh, okay.
and it broke or whatever, so she had one so that like when she held it to take pictures, if she dropped it, she would drop her phone.
Microphone,
And
yeah.
I don't remember that being on it when we gave it to us.
It wasn't on it. It was taken off.
Okay. What do you call that, a clutch? Like a lanyard?
Kinda, yeah.
So how did the lanyard cord break? We just don't know yet. When did it break? We don't know that yet either. Will we ever know? Who knows? But what we do know, thanks to me, is that Balhover and Chris walked outside at 3:35 p.m., and Balhover put Shannon's phone in his cop car. Baumhover and Chris then came back in the house. Then Nick went into Baumhover's cop car to try and steal Shannon's phone. Or is it possible that Nick swapped phones when he went into Baumhover's cop car? This is Nick in the bottom right window, heading to Baumhover's cop car. Now this is Nick in the bottom right window returning from Baumhover's cop car. Nick was gone for 32 seconds. Nick rushed back to the veranda because he saw Nate coming back over to Chris's house. What we also know, thanks to me, is that Chris knew the passcode to Shannon's phone all along.
You know her passcode?
I don't know her passcode.
It used to be 2385, but now it's 6 digits.
It's the baby's due date.
1/31/19.
But was that even Shannon's phone? Show me that again, Chris. Okay, thank you, Chris. Balhover put that phone in his cop car. So did Nick take that phone out of Baumhover's cop car and put in Shannon's real phone? Is this why Nick went into Baumhover's cop car to swap phones? It's possible, because Nick went in Baumhover's car for a reason, party people. Both Shannon and Chris had the same phones, an iPhone 7 Plus. So is it possible that the phone Chris is showing Coonrod upstairs is actually his own i7 Plus phone, and Chris is pretending it was Shannon's phone? Did Chris switch phones after Chris came home from Nate's place at 2:47 p.m., and when Chris was alone in his house? Did Chris then put Shannon's real phone on the railing? Was it Shannon's phone that Chris quickly took out of Shannon's center console when Chris left the center console open after leaving Nate's place? Did Nick or Nicole run interference with Balhover to keep him busy, while Chris went into Shannon's car console to get her real phone? Amanda Thayer called Shannon at 2:57 p.m. So how did Shannon's phone show driving mode to Amanda at 2:57 p.m. when Shannon's phone was sitting on the staircase railing at the time Amanda called Shannon? Or was Shannon's phone still in Shannon's car console at 2:57 p.m. when Amanda called? If Shannon's phone was sitting on the staircase railing at 2:57 p.m., then why didn't Chris answer the ringing phone since he was in the house alone, and when everyone was looking for a missing Shannon? Yeah. When Chris walked outside with Balhover at 3:35 p.m., it doesn't mean Chris walked up to Baumhover's cop car with Balhover when Balhover put Shannon's phone in his car. No, Chris likely stood on the veranda with Nick and told Nick to go steal or swap phones in Baumhover's car once Baumhover came back into Chris's house. Are we to believe Nick just decided for himself to go open Baumhover's cop car door for no reason? When Chris arrived home, Chris only had his work phone and his garage door opener in his hand. Where is Chris's personal phone at this time? Chris puts something under his arm when he gets out of his truck. So was it his personal phone? And have a think about this, party people. When Atkinson scrolled through the messages that is supposed to be Shannon's phone, Atkinson said that the last text message Atkinson saw on Shannon's phone was from Chris at 11:08 p.m. on Sunday night. But why didn't Atkinson see the 2:01 a.m. text message that Atkinson sent Shannon, if Atkinson was truly looking at Shannon's phone? I'll tell you why Atkinson didn't see the 2:01 a.m. message. Because that message wasn't sent to Chris, and Atkinson was probably scrolling through Chris's phone, not Shannon's. Since the last message Atkinson saw was sent from Chris at 11:08 p.m., it almost proves that Atkinson was scrolling through Chris's phone, not Shannon's. And if it really was Shannon's phone Atkinson was scrolling through, then it proves that Shannon's phone was turned off before 2:01 a.m., and it was likely turned off right after the phone was forcefully taken away from Shannon, when her lanyard cord broke, and right after the stage 1:25 a.m. message saying landed was sent. Man, I'm good at this stuff.
And the last text and call that she had made was to Chris. Because they popped on he started doing stuff to it, Chris did. Shanann's phone's an iPhone, I can't run iPhones, yeah.
Did you happen to see what time that last text was?
I didn't. I mean, and I don't know if it was a text, it was just like on the call log or whatever. I'm pretty sure it said, I don't know even know if it said Chris, I just not started to see it. Could have said Cassie, whoever texted her last, I don't know.
And there you just heard it with your own ears, party people. Atkinson just took a huge deep breath because she knows she's lying. She knew she just said something she should not have said. Atkinson just admitted that the last text that Shannon sent was sent to Chris. Therefore, Atkinson just admitted that it was not Shannon who sent the 1:25 a.m. text saying, landed. So someone else sent that landed text from Shannon's phone at 1:25 a.m., party people. And only Nicole Atkinson was allegedly with Shannon at 1:25 a.m. But Atkinson also admitted that she was driving the car home from the airport, so someone else was also in the car, and that someone else sent the stage 1:25 a.m. text saying landed, while Atkinson was driving the car. And Atkinson did not only tell Cop Zentner once about seeing the last text message, she told Cop Zentner twice.
To me, and then I did remember seeing a text from him because she texted him and told him our plane wasn't going to get in until about 1:32 in the morning because of the delay. We weren't sure because at that time we weren't sure. They were estimating. We were waiting for the flight crew to get there. And he said, holy crap, that's late. And something else, but I remember the holy crap, that's late. And I didn't see any text after that.
As I have shown in previous videos, it appears Chris swapped trucks at Black Mesa Road, and it's possible that there was a Shannon phone swap too. So this whole phone issue requires a deeper think, party people, and you haven't heard the last from the king of this case regarding this possible phone swap. So stay tuned. Now watch this, and I'll see you in my next worldwide award-winning video.